Hello everyone, welcome back to my world. How many of you like to stop off and admire the flowers at the stores, even if you're not going to buy any? I know I do. They're so pretty. It is 81 degrees out here, roasting hot. I still want to take a little walk after my Dunkin' Donuts shift out around the lake, cool off, wind down. Just have a little time out here. So I am going to do that. It turned out to be a beautiful evening. The sky is so pretty. Now the big question is, what do I do tomorrow on my day off? Which park do I go to, or trail do I walk, or do I do something else? I don't know yet. Okay, I'm hungry. Time to go home and eat my dinner. Well, it is very hot out here already, so I don't think I shall be walking for long, but I wanted to just stop out for a little bit, so I'm at the Clarendon Woodlands today, and I'm going to head into the shade right away. This is a very pretty place. It's a tad on the urban side. You can hear all the cars and the weed whackers nearby, but it's still pretty. There's bunnies and birds and trees and flowers and a pond, and the sun is hot. I am so undecided about whether I'm going to stay in Ohio or move back to Colorado. Both have advantages and disadvantages, as Sister Letizia always used to say. I don't know. And one dream I'm entertaining is renting a little house instead of an apartment, so I have more privacy and more space to do my own stuff. I can sing without worrying about disturbing my neighbor, play my accordion, harp, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, if I got a house where I could get pets, I could get some bunnies or some guinea pigs, and that would be great fun. And I could plant flowers in the yard and all the fun stuff that you don't get to do in a tiny apartment. But I don't know, I have to decide where I want to be before I start thinking about that. Of course, houses are much more affordable around here than they are in Durango. On the other hand, jobs pay better out there, so I don't know. They're putting up a Dunkin' Donuts in Durango. I can maybe just transfer over there. Not that I really want to work at Dunkin' Donuts for much longer. Looks like this path ends here at this little deck thingy. Let me see if I can show you. By the lake. Woo, here we go into the sun. Anyhow, I'm undecided, but if I go back to Durango, I'll be around my family, I'll be able to sing with my sister and climb the mountains. So it's a hard decision for sure. So beautiful, isn't it? There are a lot of little bugs out today. To be quite honest, I don't know why God made bugs. At least not so many of them. Maybe just a few of the prettier types would be fine. You know what I love to think about? How God thinks it's worth making like little tiny plants out in the middle of nowhere where nobody ever sees them. Makes them just because he loves them. And even if it seems to serve no purpose, the fact that it exists, God likes that. I don't know why, the thought of that just makes me happy. Just the fact that we exist pleases him. You know? He loves us. We're his children. And for those of you who are concerned by my solo hiking, don't worry too much. I mean, obviously anything could happen anywhere, but the trails I choose are the more populated ones, and I bring my my pepper spray with me, and I also have a little whistle thing I bring with me. And if I don't feel comfortable, I just don't go. Like some places I've gone to, and I park in the parking lot, and then I just sit there in the car and admire the scenery from there, and I turn around and go home. Oh, but it sure is beautiful here. There was a bug. I absolutely love the sound of gravel under my feet. A wonderful crunchy noise. I don't know, it sounds like adventure, I guess. Adventure and wilderness and all that fun stuff. Alright, back at home in the air conditioning. Feels lovely right now. Probably get cold later on and have to put on a sweater, but right now it's just heavenly. So I am going to make myself some food. I have a trick for getting my veggies in me. Not that I don't like veggies, they're just not my favorite in their natural state. Except for raw carrots. I love raw carrots. Anyways, I got a sweet potato. Got my mushies that I bought the other day. Got red pepper and zucchini. I'm gonna chop them all up, put some olive oil on. I'm going to toast them in a pan, and that'll be yummy. I like them with olive oil. I like soy sauce. I have seasoned salt. That's great on everything. And I don't think I have any rice right now. Sometimes I like to put my veggies over rice. But if I don't have it, I don't have it. What are you gonna do? Only eat what you got. Some of you have asked about my recipes, but I don't really use recipes. Just kind of cook them till they're soft and season them with whatever I have on hand, and I call that good enough. Just doesn't seem worth making fancy meals for my little old self. I love sweet potatoes too. It's another veggie I do enjoy. Shrooms. All right, here it is ready to be cooked. I'm going to put some olive oil on it, and I'd like to put some water in the bottom of the pan too, so it kind of steams them. And I'm thinking of throwing in some fish, just to make it a little more filling. Chicken of the sea, tuna, and water. I think I'll throw some of that in as well. Looks a tad over full right now, but it will cook down and will be very nice later on. It's so pretty too, isn't it, with all the colors? All right. I almost forgot the onion. Gotta have some onion in there too. Onions and mushrooms go particularly well together in my books. It's coming along nicely. I threw in some pickle juice as well because I like the sweet and sour, tangy flavor. That's a favorite flavor of mine. So happily, I found out I did have a little bit of rice, so I cooked it up. And now I'm going to pile it on there. Delicious. I don't have a real big appetite, so I can't eat a whole lot at one time, but I snack throughout the day if I get hungry, so all is well. It may seem strange to you, but I usually like to eat standing up. I don't know why, I just do. Thank you, Daddy, for this food. Amen. Very tasty. Very, very tasty.